My name is Cassidy. I'm the lead pathway athletic development coach at Munster Rugby. So the pre-summer program is basically a program that we've put in place with an athletic development focus, basically trying to give the lads something that they will experience when they come into our summer program. I suppose the main goals that we have for them is that we're introducing a load of running volume onto them, similar to what they experience here, so that we're prepping them as best we can for what they'll experience during the summer. So it's a 5-week program. They're on pitch 3 times a week. They gym 3 times a week where they get supervised, and it's 1 remote gym session as well. We tend to bucket players, so if extra players need an extra conditioning day, we'll give them conditioning day done remotely. If they need an additional gym session, they'll get that additional gym session in as well. So overall, it's a really strong program. Like, we have players who might be coming from a club out in West in Kerry, and they'll be training on the same pitch as those Irish under-18 kids who are going to South Africa who play for Munster as well. So a lot of different players on the pitch, a lot of different backgrounds, clubs and schools players mixing, then that'll bring up the standard of the sessions higher as well. Yeah, to be honest, a lot of it is based on running demands of the sport as well. So like, what they do is when they come in on day 1, they'll bronco. We obviously have our standards down from the RFU. They'll come in, they'll get tested on day 1, and then that'll determine where the rest of the program goes. So how much conditioning needs to put into sessions. Each session is teamed, similar to what our seniors have here. And then just aligning all our coaches, what does each player need. Our 17s is slightly different this year to what we ran it previously, where we've put more of a skills emphasis on the players because they're not in any competitions, whereas our 18s is more running demands, more S&C demands, and having that window to develop them athletically, so that they can come into the summer program and hit the ground running with more of an emphasis on rugby. And like, what we're trying to do is we're trying to expose the kids to something that they might not be getting in their school or in their club as well. And then we're also giving like workshops once a week where Paul Flanagan has done one on mental skills. The S&Cs have talked about one on the big rocks around recovery, what's important. Like, they're in with us for 2 hours a day, but what they really do on the other 22 hours is actually what makes them better in the long run. And our rugby staff have actually done a workshop this year as well with all our players, learn how to use our huddle, that they can learn to clip from their sessions, but also like that they're getting used to getting up and talking in front of a group, which is obviously a major life skill that they'll need away from rugby, and stuff that they'll need to do in our summer program as well.